Have you ever wondered why millions of people all over the world dress up like ghosts, light pumpkins on fire, and eat candy from strangers every October 31st? Sounds kind of weird when you say it like that, right? Well, there's actually a wild ancient story behind it. And it all started thousands of years ago, long before trick or treating was even a thing. Okay, so tell me if this sounds familiar. It's Halloween night, you're out with your friends wearing your best costume, probably eating way too much candy, and everywhere you look, there's orange lights, spooky decorations, and maybe that one kid dressed as a banana for some reason. But here's the question: have you ever stopped to think why we actually celebrate Halloween? Like, who decided that October 31st is the day we dress up like monsters and eat sugar until our teeth file for divorce? I did a bit of digging, and it turns out Halloween is way older and weirder than you might think. So, thousands of years ago, long before candy corn and pumpkin spice, there were the Celts, people who live in what's now Ireland and parts of Britain. They celebrated a festival called Samhain, spelled Samhain, but pronounced Samhain. It marked the end of summer and the harvest, the beginning of winter, a time that was cold, dark, and honestly kind of terrifying when you didn't have electricity or Netflix. Now, the Celts believed that on the night of Samhain, the barrier between the living and the dead became super thin. Basically, ghosts could roam the earth freely. Imagine you're chilling by the fire and bam! Your great great grandpa shows up like, hey, nice hut you got there. Yeah, spooky. To protect themselves, people lit massive bonfires to guide friendly spirits and scare away the bad ones. And they wore costumes made from animal skins and masks to disguise themselves. Not because they wanted to win best dressed, but so ghosts wouldn't recognize them. So, yeah, when you dress up as a skeleton, you're actually following a 2000-year-old don't get haunted tradition. Who knew? Now, fast forward a few hundred years. Christianity spreads across Europe, and the church, being the church, looks at Samhain and goes, let's make this holy. They declared November the 1st as All Saints' Day or All Hallows' Day to honor saints and martyrs. The night before it, October 31st, became All Hallows' Eve, which eventually got squished into one word: Halloween. So technically, Halloween started as church branding. As time went on, these traditions blended together. People still lit fires, wore costumes, and told ghost stories, but slowly it became less and less about real spirits and more about fun and superstition. Then, when the Irish immigrants brought the Halloween customs to America in the 18th century, things got a huge makeover. Pumpkins replaced turnips. Because honestly, carving a turnip is nightmare fuel. Kids started going door to door asking for treats, and Halloween became the fun, slightly sugar addicted holiday we know today. Even the colors of Halloween, black and orange, come from those old Celtic roots. Black represented the death of summer, and orange stood for the harvest. So, next time you see a black and orange poster, you can be like, oh, yes, symbolism. And your friends will look at you like, dude, chill, it's only a candy ad. And those bonfires the Celts used, these days we've replaced them with candles. Tiny, safe, Instagram friendly versions. When you light a candle in your pumpkin, you're actually keeping an ancient ritual alive. Except now it's less warding off spirits and more making your porch look spooky cute. So, if you think about it, Halloween is this amazing mix of ancient beliefs, cultural remixing, and a healthy dose of modern chaos. Started as a serious festival about life and death, and turned into costume parties and candy, which honestly feels like peak human evolution. But I think that's what makes Halloween so cool. So, one night where the line between serious history and silly fun blurs, just like the line between the living and the dead was set to blur on Samhain. Whether you're out trick or treating, watching horror movies, or just stealing candy from your little cousin's stash. No judgment. Remember that you're taking part in a tradition that's over 2000 years old. So, next time someone asks, why do we celebrate Halloween? You can hit them with the full story, ghosts, bonfires, saints, and all. Then grab another piece of candy because if we've learned anything from history, it's that ghosts might be scary, but running out of chocolate is even worse.